Hold on, everyone. I'm double checking a few things, trying to get. Yes, there we go. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright, options. Haha. The room 2. There we go. Why is my webcam not on? Webcam. Hold on, everyone. Options. Aha! There we go. Okay. Alright, oh, now I remember. How did that say? Hold on. Minor technical difficulties. There we go. Haha. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. That's big enough. And then video capture. And nope. I think. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. One moment. Alright. Since I got all that done and figured out, welcome back, everyone. Hello, viewers. It's your mother bee. Turn that down. New game. So, reason I'm doing this instead of Elder Scrolls Online like I originally have planned is it's the day before it's the day before a holiday. Easter. Yes. It's the day before Easter, and I am tired because the weather is exhausting. Or, not the weather, but today was exhausting. Alrighty. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now, you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room and trust in your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. The lens is broken. Oh, wait. Aha. Double Click the round pouch. Hey. Okay, this one's just the tutorial part. Alrighty. A very peculiar lens. Hey, there we go. A small piece of shaped metal. Well, this one should at least be a little bit easier than the other one. I don't think it's going to be this table. Alrighty. Oh wait, there's another letter there. Okay, this is a lot to read. Mr. Rigby, suffice it to say that I do not share my colleagues' faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach. But as Mr. de Montfaucon is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It falls to me then to send you in your ungodly task, as you should be well aware. You shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourselves having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that while the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within a certain small community of researchers. It is not for the eyes or hands of an educated man such as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power and should not be interfered with by inferior minds. I don't know who that was from, but dang it, he did not. He did not sound pleasant. Ooh. Aha. Rotate it again. Strange brass sphere. Yes, it looks like it belongs somewhere. Right there. Ah, I see. Oh. Somewhere else in the room. Is it here? SESWN. hoping that this time I don't have to turn hints back on, because I just, you know, want to actually give that a try. What? I'm really, well, heck. Hey, it's the Null from the first game. Ah! Aha. Okay, I already know when I did the last game. I said it gave me vibes. But dang it, this... Illumination. You've done well to emerge from the crypt, sound of both mind and spirit, though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. Ah, yes. Aha, another one. There... oh, okay. There is still no sun, and my patience wears thin. In my frustration, I even scaled the foremast myself. A fool's errand. The fog is so dense I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest. Left alone the Helena, let alone the Helena. Regardless, I've had the gun deck run out the cannons. In readiness, it is good to keep the men sharp. So, foremast, crow's nest, cannons. Foremast. Okay, anything else in this room that I should be aware of? Aha! Crow's nest. A small gold key. The cannons. another piece of paper. A mountain, a moor, a palace, a slum. Why not the quarters of a galleon in full sail? With each drizzling step, I am whisked around the globe as simply as turning a corner. Will you be following my path or forging one anew? What sights you must have witnessed. If my own experience is my guide, I'll keep leaving notes, and I urge you to do the same, that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as there is something not quite right with this place, though I struggle to find what. Some earthly tang of reality that is quite missing. I sometimes fancy I can smell the lime and grease paint. Lime. Lime and grease paint. Oh. Ah. Another journal. It's been 30 weeks at sea, and the crew grow restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer's license is no small investment, and my investors will not be happy with a return. According to the prisoners we took off the San Esposito, we should find the Santa Helena in these waters, fresh out of New Granada. They were simple swabs, ignorant of all save the workings of the decks, but they spoke of some artifact of great value aboard. I gave them a place among my crew. Alright. Okay, so... okay. Now, I think I might be missing a key. A strange cylinder. Let's check the other handle. Nope. Let's take a look. Aha. Nope. Strange object-shaped key. I knew I was missing something. Hello, everyone. Aha. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, Julepringer. Welcome. Good evening and good day. I am playing The Room 2, which is a puzzle game. It's not spooky. It might be a little bit ooky, but nothing horrible. It can be. Ah. Well, that's because I'm on a ship right now. Alright, there's with that, I can put in that, which opens up that. I've actually played the game before. Okay. It didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on the deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles back south to meet her. We sighted her sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait for the tide. So north 2, west 2, south 3. 1, 2. Alrighty. The next page. Oh. The keyhole appears to be sealed. Alright. So. Even the elements turn against us. Passage through the cape took us 4 miles west, and we soon sighted her masts 4 miles to the north of us. So 4 miles west, 4 north. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west 2 miles into a fog bank. So left 4, up 4, left 2. With her heavy ballast, we would easily overhaul her if only this accursed fog could lift. Alright. So, oh! Why, yes. A keyhole for a key that I do not see. Oh, wait. Because I work retail and my brain gets wired beyond heck, and I don't even have any. I haven't had any energy drinks right now, so I'm questioning the same stuff right now. Any other thing? I feel like I'm missing something. Because it says it has a... I'm current... Yeah, and you're younger than me, honey. Oh, bugger. Okay. I see the keyhole. But I have no key. it wouldn't be so difficult. Oh, wait. I see this. That might come in handy later. What arrows? Okay. Left side of the box on the corner with the... Yeah, and... It did kind of look like arrows. But there's nothing for me to mess with there. It's like, I feel like I'm missing something. Probably am. Well, my brain says at this point I should be turning hints on option. Oh, yes. Pillar behind the chest. There's something odd about it. You gotta be kidding. You know, it's moments like that that make me go, you know, it couldn't make the most sense. Could it? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's going to be up 4, 3, 4, and then over 2. Ooh. I should look at it with the light, but we have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon, and there she was, 6 miles to the south. Rapidly, we closed her down, and she fled east 2 miles back towards the cape. Now she lies north of us by just 1 mile. She won't reach the cape again. I don't know where I am looking. Ha ha. There we go. Keep on a turning. Keep on. Ha ha! There we go. Alright. So it was 6 miles south. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it was 2 miles east. And then 1 mile north. Yes, I briefly turned on the hints because I missed a very obvious thing. And now for the masthead, which is where this goes. Aha! Model ship's wheel. Anything else in there? No. But now I gotta go over here with the wheel. Turn that, which will turn this, which opens up the sails. Oh. R-O. S-E. Good evening, everyone. Ooh, there's the other side of the gym. Which go up here and there. Another note. The Santa Helena came apart on rocks at 1800 hours. She heaved as if the bottom had been torn from her and began taking on water at a terrible rate. Only there were no rocks. We approached as close as we dared to try to take on survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He is some sort of scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags. Clutched in his white-knuckled fist was some sort of sculpture that he babbled was of unimaginable power and worth. It seemed that our prize may not have gone with the Helena. And another note. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into ever more elaborated arrangements, like if spirals of a vortex at once both the pattern and the system. It seems as though each room is itself a part of a wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find a glyph, and tune the glyph to find the door. All must be aligned, but to what purpose? Am I the explorer? The prisoner? Oh, wait. Nautical measures. Anything I should ever so slight. Oh wait. Aha! A small disc. At least snow was. Nope. Oh. A smaller disc, which I'll use on the next one. This brings this side closer. Is it when I'm not holding it? Because when I hold it here, does that work? Because I honestly cannot tell. Ah. That is because of location. Okay, let me try this on for size. Yeah, I'm realizing that. Nope. Okay. So I have it right. It's just... Is it not needed right now? Okay. I think this one comes over here. Okay, it's the octagon one. How did... I understand that. Okay. Does that go there? Does that go there? I feel like I've hit a conundrum. anything about this one that seems different? Oh, wait, yes. Aha! There we go. I'm like, I know something about this feels different. I don't know what. It's the triangle. What? I definitely feel like I'm missing something now. Does that... Okay. I should have some sort of coin somewhere from one of these. There is a drawer on the edge of the box left lit. It must be... What was that? There is a drawer on the edge of the box's left lid. Oh! I don't like it when it's things that I should be able to see that I don't. Okay. So if I do that, then that, then that, then that, and I know for a fact that this one feels bigger than it actually is. Yes. Thank you everyone so much for watching. By the way, I always appreciate everyone joining me all the... Oh, wait. Oh. All the time. Hey, that side's even more weighed down. And I didn't have to search for whatever piece it was. Okay, and then if I do this, then that, then the two sides hit each other. What in the... Aha, small weight. So we got the small weight. That brings that to the middle. And then this one, which should balance everything out. I get the anchor, and I get a metal clock spring. Ooh. Slidey. Okay. Nope, still can't do anything with that part yet. And then that, a small flathead screwdriver. It's just a screwdriver. I know something goes here, but let's take care of what I need next, which is on here. Put the anchor down, which will open here, which gets me a metal star. Which, knowing how things are going, this will go here to open up that. I was just fiddling around with stuff. Okay, do I... I know this is here, which... Oh! It's a winding key. Wind her up, why don't you? That should close that. Oh wait, it was in the note. What was the note? Was it this one? Nope. It was the other note. Because it said the time. 1800 hours. 1800 hours is it's... $6 o'clock? Nope. I think it needs to go around once. Unless I'm getting wrong on the time again. Oh, God dang it. Okay. Oh. Nope. I'm like, I know somewhere one of these has got to be giving me a hint. Oh, bugger. Should I just leave hints on? That way I stop. Left side of the box. Which side's the left? Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, what that? What that move? Oh. Oh, 250. Two. 50. A key. A key. A key that goes to what shiny thing? I do not know. And I am trying really hard to remember where I saw a keyhole last. Maybe it's still one here. Somewhere on this box, yes. On the lid somewhere. to this one, which is going to be that. With that, we're building how the Santa Maria looked. Which gives me a diamond shape casting. Closes that and brings that in. Put that in the middle. And another sphere with another piece of null. Now on to the next area after I get this thing recombobulated. Next, through the next door. Oh, great. Now to the Aztec area. The navigation. You have successfully navigated the secrets of the ship. Yet this grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging. Oh. Metal bar. Aztec-like area. Well, here's a note from whoever. Here we go. Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, or more likely you have forsaken me. Another room, another door. Yet never a pang of hunger, nor the welcome respite of sleep. Another door, another room. I keep a tally in my ledger, but I can no longer count the marks. I count the pages. The writing keeps me sane, I tell myself so. I did not deserve this hell. Hopefully everyone's still been enjoying watching. We just hit an hour in. A gold tower. This rod. Tower which goes on top of something. My guessing is this. Nope. Nothing over here yet. I'm not looking at those. Aha! A gear? Maybe. A length of string. Oh, is this the one where I'm crafting the crossbow? A wooden handle. Gap where a trigger would be. Yo-ho-hoy. A little mechanism. A small token. I believe this is where the handle would go. Oh, right. Then I get to do that. With that. Do that. Do that, and then do that. Aha! A trigger mechanism. I do not know what that means. Oh wait, maybe this... Ooh, maybe this little piece goes up top here. Nope. Is this... Nope. Aha! A crossbow bolt. I think I have to get that into there. Oh geez, okay. Oh. I see a once mighty people brought low by these heathen invaders and their plagues. They look to their priestess for their will of the gods, but the jaguar and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I would speak to them. Oofka. Oh wait. Flipper. Oh wait. Then it ends up chasing me. A small key. To this chest. A large stone block. There we go. A glass shard, which comes up here, fixes the mirror. I feel like I missed something from this, but I don't know entirely for certain. Okay. I think. Nope. Maybe those symbols, maybe, yeah. I know one should be the winged serpent, which I don't know what. I think it's this one. Could. Ah! Plaque. Okay. Head and square. Okay. Head and square. Yaha. I'm like, I know one of these pegs is missing, which is that one. What? An must belong somewhere. Dimensionally, how does that work? A straw effigy and a small gem. Yeah, something could slot there. Aha! Okay, I feel like I definitely saw which one's. Bugger, okay. Got it. Go back to the other one. And then I need to get onto this side so I can. Okay, top, bottom, middle. Piece of flint. Alright. Oh. I see. Past lives. Future lives. Impossible lives. Like mine that I live. Sometimes impossibly difficult to deal with. There's that. Knight's whatever that is. I'm guessing gunpowder. The way it's tracking. Kaboom? Not kaboom. honest, was just guessing. I am blind as my reflection. Our gods do not live here. This way brings no salvation. This path is not for my people. I shall seal them from it. Feels like the smartest thing anyone's done so far. Object was... Oh, wait. Oh, I know what this goes to. This goes in the box. Which gives me a strange metal-shaped thing. Which then comes over here to go on this strange metal one. Okay, that made me jump. A human skull, and... I know where that has to go. The Null again. I think when I complete this chapter, I'm gonna end the stream for the night, everyone. Just because I am getting very tired, and I actually have some Easter plans for tomorrow. And I don't want to really run into the rut of this. I want to keep going. Alrighty. You handled yourself well in the temple. May your good fortune be a light as you navigate ever darker chambers of the reflection. Alrighty. Well, with this, everyone, I am getting off for the night. Thank you as always. This has been your Mother B. I appreciate everyone who has come to join me. I hope you all have a very safe Easter Sunday. And have a hoppy Halloween. Not Halloween, hoppy Easter. I'm really tired at this point.